Alright, so here's a super easy way to draw a cloud. You start out with this horizontal line and then draw a vertical line. This is going to act as a guide for how we create the composition of the cloud. So this top part is going to be the highest part of the cloud. You can just draw like a circular type shape. And then this bottom part is the lowest point of the cloud. So all you really need to do is draw some circular type shapes all around of varying sizes. Have them kind of bulbing up and coming down. And you're already getting an interesting cloud shape just automatically by following this horizontal line and this vertical line here. And underneath the cloud, you can have shapes that are more like reduced in their how dramatic they are, a little more flat. The bottoms of clouds tend to be a little bit more flat, and the tops of clouds have these more bulbous type, circular forms. So this is the rough drawing on its own layer, and then all I'm going to do is create a new layer here and turn the opacity down a little bit, and then just using these circle shapes as a guideline, we can start drawing in the line work of a cloud. This is a lot easier than starting with the line work of the cloud from scratch just right away. Now that we have this foundation down, we can start using these shapes. Oh, another thing I might say is to have a more interesting shape of a cloud, you can create this diagonal line and have it where the high point is here and the low point is over here. So I might actually create the low point more over here, and you have this diagonal, which creates a little bit more interesting type of cloud shape. But really it's all about what you're trying to express. You can create more crazy shapes if it's like a storm cloud. If there's wind going, you might draw the shapes more like this, like they're being stretched. So this method though allows you to invent pretty much any kind of cloud shape and ensure that it's going to be interesting and not just a boring, really flat, boring, dumb cloud. This is going to be a really cool cloud. And obviously, the best thing to look at, of course, is always reference, and there's usually clouds outside. So it's free and easy access to this type of subject matter. Just the next time you're outside, start really paying attention to clouds. And something I've noticed is whatever I've been drawing, I will notice it a lot more when I go out into the real world. Like if you're practicing hands, you'll start noticing people's hands and what makes everyone's hands different. And if you're drawing clouds a lot, you're gonna start really seeing all the different types of patterns and shapes that the different types of clouds can make. And you can bring that back to your own art. So something about adding detail to clouds is if you add too much detail, they can kind of look more like explosions than clouds. So I try to keep the center of the clouds fairly detail free, but I might, make these shapes just come out just a little bit more like this, like overlap to show a little bit more depth. And you can create some little curves inside to give it like a more 3D-ish look.